Well, welcome back to the Boondocks Homestead, y'all. I'm glad you're back. And if this is your first time to our channel, I'm glad you're here. Now today, I'm like, oh, I gotta grab the camera because I gotta show them what I'm doing. Now this is gonna be, it's gonna take a little bit to complete this video because I am going to start sweet potato slips, okay? So I thought, well, I will show you and then I'll just have to take you through it with me. So it's about an 8-week adventure. So we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, this is how I do them. I don't do them and I brought these in, I did this outside in the hoop house. I brought these in because my potatoes were in here, my water's in here. Let me put them this way. And then I just take my sweet potatoes. Now these are from our garden, so there's no chemicals, no nothing on these sweet potatoes, okay? See how they're already growing just a little bit of, right there? So normally, let me get you up here for a minute. Normally you all, I would put, if you get them from the grocery store, you can put like a 3% peroxide, oxygen peroxide on them, rinse them off real good, but these come out of our stuff. So I'm not gonna do nothing to them. I'm just gonna put them in here, okay? Let me get you down here. Now some of these, I don't know which way to go. I think I'm gonna go this way. So you just push them down about halfway like that. I'm gonna do him kind of lopsided. We're gonna do him this way. And you're gonna put this dirt up around it, just a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see, hold on. Okay, so that's basically what you do. You're gonna push that dirt up on the edges. You pushed it in about halfway in the dirt. Put the dirt up on the edges. I'll probably go get some more dirt and kind of fill in these holes. And just put that dirt up like that. Okay, and then we'll water that one in a minute. We'll go ahead and do another one. And what I did was too, I bought these pans, I left them outside, I already showed you. I got these at the Dollar Tree, okay? They're 2 for $1.25. And I put holes in this one and I set it in here. I'll probably go out and get me some rocks to put underneath there. So I've got the drain pan and I won't get it too wet, but you usually don't get them that wet. Even, you put a lot of water in there, but it takes it, so it's not a big deal. Okay, we're gonna go this way. So I'm gonna put this in here like this. Put this one in here. We'll put him on this side. So we'll grow some here. Well, they'll grow wherever. They just grow where they want to grow. And put this up around it. Okay, like that. That's all you do, guys. Now, I'm gonna do 2 more. The only thing, drawback of using these is one year I used the clear see-through little, they're not totes, but containers you get at Walmart or somewhere. So I could see the root system in it. I won't be able to do that this time. So I'll have to check them and make sure, but you're gonna know, because like this stuff here, it'll start turning green. So you'll know, because mine are far enough. See, even on these, they're far enough. They're gonna start going to town. Now I'm gonna go put them. They've been dormant underneath my couch in the office. Now I'm gonna go set that up real quick and show you where I'm gonna set them. I have got a little, it's like a mini greenhouse, and it's got a thing that goes over it and everything. It's just such a pain to get to in my thing. And then it's a pain to put together, and it's like, okay. So Tim said, well, why don't you just put a plastic thing down on top of the couch and set them there in that window? Because the way our home is set, the sun comes in the morning, it comes on this side of that side of the house. It comes in. So that's really the only place I can put them to get sun. I can't put them in the hoop house because it's too cold out there still. Okay, so we're doing this all inside. And that's probably what you have to do unless you live in a warmer climate, you know. All right, we're in here in the office, and I'm hot. Anyways, I've got these in the window. We laid down our like futon thing in here, and I put some trash bags, plastic underneath here. So, but I've got these like double done, so they're not gonna leak. And I went ahead and put my moringa in here, my moringa trees. I just wanted to see if I could start them inside. I know I can start them outside. They get really big. And I have videos on those, and I'll try to post them on here. And what else? I did my tomatoes while I was, I did 2 more pans of those. I went ahead and did the rest of those potatoes, sweet potatoes. So as they progress, I will bring you back and show you how the slips are growing, okay? Got my Roma tomatoes. I've got a lot of Roma. I like Roma, y'all, because I can make all my paste and all my sauces and everything out of those. We did get some regular, you know, like sandwich tomatoes, salad tomatoes, stuff like that. But my Romas is my main thing. I have to have those. So I went ahead. These have to be in the dark about 7 days. So I'm going to scoot them underneath this futon because it stays dark under there. And wait until they pop up. And then we'll put them underneath the grow light. Now if you look up here, and I'll show you a picture of my cabbage. And I've got it underneath the grow light. And then we did these the other night. These are our seed potatoes. We're going to put in those bags again. We're going to do them a little bit different. We're going to put the dirt a little bit deeper in the bottom. And we're going to do that. We did these the other night, but I have a video I'll try to post on here too at the end of this video showing you how to do these. They do have the skin over them already, so they're ready to plant. And actually today is the day they say to plant them, on St. Patrick's Day. So we'll have to go, they got all kinds of eyes on them. We'll have to go get some, well, we may have enough soil out there. We can get them started. So that's what we're going to do with these. And I had these underneath the futon. Now let me tell you, we don't have a cellar here or anything like that to put anything, okay? So I've been just putting them underneath here, and it stays cool in here, and it's dark underneath there, and I usually keep these shut. And our sweet potatoes well, you see, they sprouted. We didn't have to have them in a cellar, see? So y'all can do the same thing. Just find you a cool, dark spot to put stuff in till it, you know, gets where it's supposed to be, and then put it in a sunny window or grow light. I do both. I don't have enough under my grow light because my grow light's only about half as long as this futon. Okay, so I got too much stuff, you know. And yes, we got the hoop house, but it's too cold out there. We don't have the heat regulated out there. We don't know how we're going to do that yet until maybe Tim retires and he can keep the compost bin going. That was the original plan, if you've watched our previous videos. But anyway, we'll figure it out, y'all. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? You've always heard that. And we'll get it done. We'll get it done. So I'm going to go ahead and end this, and I'll bring you back in a week or two if things look like they're getting going, and I'll let you know. So I'll just bring you along as I go and do all this stuff, okay? I only put these about 1/4 of an inch in the soil. They don't go too deep. And I watered them real good. I put this dome on it, but I'll probably just loosely leave it on there loosely so the air can still. I don't like it when the air, you know, I can go back in and water it some more, but I don't like the air not getting to it. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do on that. And that's all I have for you right at the moment. But good for you. You all don't have to sit and wait, you know, like I do. You're going to get to see it all the way through the video. So don't go nowhere. There's going to be much more to come, all right? All right, I just wanted to update y'all. We're 12 days into this, and you can see they're growing good. Getting green leaves all over them. And these are going to be the plants that we're going to plant outside in our containers. These haven't done, they're growing. They're just a little slower, and there's one on that one back there. There's one right there. There's a little mold grew right there. I got it too wet, I think. But see those right there? Okay, so we're 12 days in, and I'll get back with y'all a little later on. And my moringa tree. My moringa trees are getting very big. I don't know. May have to plant them for long. All right, today is the 10th of April. So that's how far we've been doing it. We've been doing it since St. Patty Day, I think. And let me get my trees out of the way. And you can see all those slips. Do you see all those? We will pull those right off of there and put them in a glass of water to get some roots on them before we plant them. But we'll just keep them in here where they're safe and warm and just let them keep doing their thing until we're ready for them. And then about, I don't know, a week, maybe not even a week, maybe probably like 4 or 5 days, we'll pull each one of those off of there and put them in water. Y'all can do this. Anybody can do this. Then you don't have to buy your slips. And these are our potatoes from last year that we grew. Okay? All right, we're at day 35. I want you to look at these. They are going absolutely crazy. Can you see them? Some of them are falling over. So the next step is going to be to take these off of the potatoes. And I can't even count how many. Look how tall they're getting. They're over there. I can't even count how many's on here. There's a bunch. Now, just a reminder, we grew these potatoes last year. And I stored them, because we don't have a cellar or a basement or anything. I stored them underneath this couch in the office. And we ate on them through the year. Plus I canned some, but then we ate on the ones underneath here through the year. And I had all these potatoes to start new slips. Now I used 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 potatoes. Did I need that many? Probably not, but I am always overkill. I mean, I always do, just in case something wouldn't turn out. Like, I didn't think these would turn out. Because they weren't even coming along. And finally, this one started and this one started. And I'll be able to pull each one of these off of here. I don't know how many's in there. And replant outside. Now, before we do that, the next step is going to be to pull these off and put them in water. Typically, they would be, I started these too early probably, but typically they would be big enough to just to put into a glass of water. I'm gonna have to get a bucket and fill it, you know, so far with water, and then set these all down in there and let them grow some roots. That'll only take a few days. And we'll get a good root system on them, and then I'll go outside and I'll plant them in our containers, and I'll put that video at the end of this video where we harvested several years. We've harvested them out of containers. So you can watch that. It's really fun. It's so much fun to harvest them in those containers because you don't know what you're going to get, and it's just a surprise every time. And we get a lot out of those containers, okay? And the reason we do that is our soil is really hard and packed out there, and so in our garden. And so we use a lot of containers, and we have a hoop house and everything because that soil is loose. And a lot of your root vegetables and stuff, they like that loose soil. And so that's just how we plant them. So we'll do that, and the next little clip you'll see will be me doing that and getting them ready to get a root system, okay? So I'll go ahead and get off here, and we'll bring you back then. All right, it's April 23rd, and as you can see back here, these things are going nuts. I'm going to go ahead. I have filled a bucket full of water, not full of water, about to right there. And I'm going to start, I don't think they'd fit in a glass, so we're going to do a bucket. And I'm going to start pulling these off. I'll let this one go because it's not real big. These back here are enormous. So we'll start with them. And I'm just going to show you real quick how I'm going to pull these off. Let me get you up here. Okay, so you're just gonna, I'm just gonna do this whole potato. And it's gonna have roots everywhere. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, can you guys see this? See these, how big? I planted them too early. And so, let me get you over here, hold on. I hope you can see this. I'm kind of making a mess here. I'm just gonna pull each one off. Okay, there's one. Goodness, goodness. That could just be planted in the dirt right now, like right now. But I'm gonna put it in this water. Oh, I'm gonna plant these tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and plant them. They're gonna go crazy out there. So you see each one, how it's attached to the potato? You just pull them off. And then that'll grow a root. That'll grow roots. That one there already had roots. Okay? So I'm going to set that to the side though, because that water's too deep for that one. I'll have to put that one in a glass. And we'll pull this one off. See, it's already got some started. We'll put him in the water. This one will go in the water. He's a big one. He's rooted. He's ready to plant right now. Okay? 6 of them off of this potato. Okay? And then we'll do this one. We'll put him in a glass. These are kind of tangled, y'all. I'll put this one in a glass. This one is going to go in the water. See how they're attached to that? And you'll just pull that off. Okay? We'll put that one in the water too. I will bring you back and we'll finish this up and we'll go ahead and plant them outside. But I just wanted to show you, or we won't plant them probably. I probably won't bring you with me to do that, but I'll show you the roots after these sit in the water for a few days, and then I'll plant them. And then that should wrap this video up, and I hope you learned something from it. That you don't have to go out and buy these slips. You can grow your own, okay? So I'll bring you back when I get these rooted. All right, here it is, the 28th of April. And I'm going to pull these up so you can see. Do y'all see all those roots in there? See all the roots coming off of these slips? The water did that. There'll be a bunch in here too. See them? All them white little spider looking things? Those are roots, okay? So let me show you the ones I put outside. These still had some on them, but I wanted to get them out of the house. But they still have some growing. And so I'm going to go ahead and finish growing these. And then I'll have some for someone else. There's some over here too. See them? So that's the end of my video. I'm going to go ahead. I've already planted some. And I'm going to go ahead and plant some more of those slips in my containers outside. And I don't know. I think it's in September when we harvest them. So stick around. If you're not already subscribed to our channel, make sure you subscribe and go to your little notification setting and hit the bell so you're notified every time we put a video on so you don't miss it. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed the video, and Lord willing, we'll catch you on the next one.